What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I know it's probably been about 2 months since my last unboxing, but here we are finally. This XM Studios 1/4 scale Venomized Hulk arrived like maybe about 2 weeks ago, but I didn't have any time to review it. But finally, we are going to unbox this today, so I can't wait to show you guys it. And we also review the prototype back like 3 years ago or something like that. But yeah, man, I can't really remember what it looks like. So let's get this thing unboxed and review. Let's go.
A monster born from endless pain, gamma blood inside my veins. Darkness found a perfect host. Now the world's about to know. Black veins crawling through my soul. No one's left to take control. Every heartbeat feeds the beast. Mercy dies, the hunger feast. Hear the thunder, feel the ground. Every hero's running now. I am black rage, no chains can hold me. Gamma fury wrapped in symbiote skin. I am black rage, the nightmare's growing. Every scream becomes the fire within. No gods, no kings, no saviors left alive. When Hulk and Venom become one, only darkness survives. Teeth like razors, tongue of death. Every city holds its breath. Buildings crumble at my feet. Every heartbeat tastes like meat. Strength beyond what worlds can bear. Poison crawling through the air. Every punch becomes a quake. Every soul begins to break. Can you hear me? Can you see the end? Where's my face? I am black rage. No chains can hold me. Gamma fury wrapped in symbiote skin. I am black rage. The nightmare's growing. Every scream becomes the fire within. Run, hide, nothing can survive. When Hulk and Venom become one, no one leaves alive. The symbiote whispers feed. The Hulk answers smash. Together, we are the apocalypse.
Whew, that was a workout putting this together, man. I'm telling you. If you know XM Studios boxes, this one came with two pretty decent size boxes, and man, it's just so hard to get it out. And this statue is so heavy. And the fact that there are so many pieces and you gotta figure it out along the way. But we finally put it together. I'm gonna point out some of the pieces that's gonna be very hard to put in. I'm gonna show you how. And also, at my first glance, everything is just so matted. And I like my symbiote to be more glossy. As you know, man, couple of disappointment that I am going to be pointing out, but at least also it still come out with a plaque right here, which I thought they discontinued, but this one still has it, so that is a plus. Love that about them. And also we got a poster. Here we go. The poster of this statue, the Venomized Hulk. So that is pretty cool as well. Still not really a fan of this not for sale sign. just to keep that in mind. But all right, let's just get into the review and see what I like and don't like about this piece. Let's go. All right, let's start off with the base here. As you can see, it is a laboratory ground and the rock underneath. I think they did a pretty good job on that. There's a lot of details and elements as far as like wiring and everything. Yeah, they always do a really good job on that, man. Nice job on the rock and the floor with the crack and everything. I know it's dirty, but it's just too matted for me. I think the floor should have like more shiny elements to it. And the tube here, even like the tank looks really good, by the way. This mechanical piece, not really, not too much detail there. And the tube that he's broke out of, I mean, it's okay. The glass doesn't really look so real. And yeah, everything else looks okay. And the symbiote, like this piece right here, is so matted and it doesn't feel like symbiote to me, at least. But everything else does look pretty good. Overall composition on the base, I think they did a really good job here. Hulk's leg, the symbiote that's wrapping around it is matted. It doesn't feel like it's wrapping around him. Some like pieces you can see is like on the same, I don't know. It just seemed like it blends in together, not as a separate piece. So I don't know. Like the toenails and stuff, it's all, oh, it got dirts on this too. But yeah, it's a little bit more shiny. That's how I want my symbiote to be. But they scoped it pretty good overall, and the green, I kind of like that. I think the color green does go really well with purple here and the black of the symbiote. Here is a little bit better on the thigh with the symbiotes coming out more, and it's thicker. Pretty good. Same as this leg. And I just want to point out this symbiote piece right here. You actually have to put it in before you put in the body. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get it in. So you're just going to have to put it around his ankle and just slowly move up on the way. All right, let's check the back. Here, I think they did a pretty good job as far as like shadowing and stuff. See some veins. That's mistake right there. That shouldn't be there. But overall, yeah, they didn't really have a lot of details on the symbiote here, but you know, I just want it to be more shiny. Right leg here looks pretty good. The tear on the shorts looks good. Not really a big fan of this right here. One thing that I don't like, again, the symbiote that's just coming out, it feels like it come out of nowhere and it doesn't really feel like it goes together. And this piece right here, there are 5 connection, oh 6, but just doesn't go in, man. For some reason, I try to push it in. When I get these 2 in, the other one pops out. That's something to be considered. Moving on to his upper body, I'm really not a fan of it. Like with the symbol just going all over the place, doesn't look too random. It just all over the place. I want it to be better than that. And one thing that I just don't like is the seam right here. I know this is supposed to be the shorts and the body is a different piece, but man, it just doesn't look good at all. We're gonna try the other torso out and see if it will look better, but I kind of doubt that. Moving on to the chest, the symbiote here looks better because it's covering most of his body. To the arm, again, not too much details, and the muscle tone and everything is there. I just don't like the color again, even though it got like some blue highlights in it, but just doesn't really do it for me. And the symbiote that you have to put in here, you can see the seam line on every single one of them, and I just don't like that, man. The arm looks really good though. Love the long fingernails and it's shiny. Here, you can kind of see underneath that the symbiote is wrapping around. I like that, and I kind of like you can see the green underneath still. Same as the back here. It's okay. This one, not too bad. Again, this seam line is just horrendous, if you ask me, right? This piece right here, it kind of gives that good composition, but I think it just doesn't need to be this big, honestly. Right arm, this one does look pretty good. Again, I just kind of like this, like it's kind of random everywhere. Same as the hand, and you can see the fingernail. I think they did a pretty good job on fingernails here too. Just not here, man. Just look at that. What the hell? But yeah, everything else looks good. Just the way upper torso here that I really like. Okay, the neckline, you can kind of see it's seeping up to his face, but if it was glossy, it would look so much better. And I think the best part here is the face because you can see it's transforming from the teeth to the fang. Looks really good, right? And they always do a really good saliva. The gum, not too much, a little bit too pink, but the white eye with the symbiote going into it, I think that's awesome. And the venom eyes, I like that green as well. And you can see different texture right here on the face where it's transforming. I think that looks good. And I think they did a great job on the hair as well with the darker theme on the green. That looks really good.โอเคแล้วก็ใส่อันนี้มันจะเข้าไหมลองดูซิ Okay, we just switch out the torso and the piece right here fits perfectly. The other one, not so much. As a different pose, and I think this one fits better than the other one. Like as far as the where the shorts meets, this one just fit a little bit better. Even the back, yeah, the other one has a little bit more gap than you want. The reason I got this piece is because of the transformation. I wanted to be able to see the Hulk, not the whole Venom. So that's too bad. I'm gonna have to go with the transformation pose as my main display. The torso on this one, they did the same thing, and this one has a little bit more paint, the unwanted paint right there. So that's a QC problem, but not too bad. Again, everything else is the same. And also the symbiote come with two different color. On this torso, there's blue color. The other one is pink. That's make it a little bit easier to find where it goes. They all look the same as far as the right arm still is transforming and the back as well. The whole face is gone. It is about the same, just different pose, basically. But I kind of like the composition of the symbiote on this one, especially just because he's a little bit more facing down forward. The symbiote here kind of makes sense more. Now let's check out the face on Venom. One thing I gotta tell you, the tongue, that's really tricky to put on because, man, it's a huge piece to go into the mouth, and the magnet here is so strong. But yeah, you see this little piece right here? You don't want to break off with the teeth. So you got to be very careful putting it in. What I did was put it straight forward and it should go in nicely. I think the color on the tongue, they did a really nice and glossy job and the color looks really good. The one thing I don't like about it is this green saliva that's coming out. It just looked too plasticky. Not really my cup of tea here. But as far as the movement of it, that looks really good. I just wish it was black something. Again, teeth and gum, this one does look good. Not as pink as the other one. So I kind of prefer this. But the eyes, the other one is more glossy. This one is so matted. I just don't know why, man. But yeah, man, you guys let me know which torso you guys like better between Venom and the Hulk transforming. All right, let's check out the sub base here. Pretty nice and heavy. Again, the laboratory ground. This one, it's almost the same color and matted everything, except it has more corrosion green around inside. Yeah, which I kind of like, and the gold sub base looks good, basically. That's pretty cool, and it's good to have, right? Because you're not gonna know where you can keep the other torso. You don't want to keep it inside the box. You want to display it. So that is it plus. All right, guys. After we finished recording and I started editing, I just remembered that I forgot to film the dimension for you guys. So here I am today just for this. So let's just start out with the length. It is at about 21 and a half inches or 55 centimeter. The depth is at 16 inches or about 41 centimeter, and the height is at 27 inches or about 68 centimeter. And for the bust, it is about 17 inches or about 44 centimeter. Depth, same thing, 17 inches or 44 centimeter. And the height on just the bust is at 21 and a half inches or about 54 centimeter. So I think the upper torso here is just about the same from the look of it, at least. But yeah, hopefully that will help you guys.
Don't call me hero. Don't call me beast. Don't call me hero. Don't call me beast. Don't call me beast. I'm everything the world created. Every punch, every lie, every war, every goodbye. Will bounce to praise. The stars refuse to shine. Hope fades like ashes in these hands of mine. Every soul I touch turns into the storm. If this is what I've become, then let me be reborn. Don't call me hero. Don't call me
All right, now let's check out the comparison between this 1/4 scale Spider-Man symbiote. You can clearly tell that the symbiote that is coming out of Spider-Man is a lot more glossier than the Venomized Hulk here. So yeah, I would love it to be more glossy like this, and I think it will stand out a lot more than it is now. What do you guys think, man? But it's kind of cool having them facing each other like this. Kind of like a face-off. That's kind of cool too. Alright guys, that's it for the unboxing and review of this 1/4 scale Venomized Hulk. This is a version B and I paid about $16.60 all in for it, which I think is a pretty good deal considering everything that you get. If it was today, this definitely could be $2,000 and up. And this one is number 54 out of 299, which is not too bad. Overall, I think it looks pretty good as far as the composition and just how dynamic it looks. Different torso. I mean, it takes up a whole lot of space. I still don't even know where I'm gonna put him because I don't have any more space. But yeah, despite a lot of things that I don't like about the symbiote being very matted and lots of seam line everywhere, but overall, I kind of am happy about it. But I would love to know what you guys think of this piece. Let me know down in a comment if you like this or if you think other company does a better job on the Hulk or even the Venomize, everything. Let me know down in the comment. I also want to give a shout out to Toys King for sending me this very early as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.
hungers forever.
Tango, baby. คนเฮีย